A paradise imperiled crime in God's own country. Kerala, often called God's own country, is renowned for its scenic beauty and high literacy rates. However, a shadow of fear has fallen upon this paradise. Crime rates in Kerala have been steadily climbing, raising concerns about public safety. The National Crime Records Bureau, or NCRB, paints a worrisome picture, with a surge in various offences. This alarming trend has ignited a debate about gun control, with citizens torn between the need for safety and the right to self-defence. The idyllic image of Kerala is increasingly at odds with the reality of rising crime. The tranquility of the backwaters and the charm of the hill stations are marred by reports of theft, violence and even more sinister acts. This is a state grappling with a complex problem, one that demands a nuanced understanding of the factors at play. While some advocate for stricter gun control measures, others believe that responsible citizens should have the means to protect themselves. The debate is not merely about statistics, it's about the very soul of Kerala. Navigating the labyrinth India's gun laws. At the heart of this debate lies the Indian Arms Act of 1959, a comprehensive piece of legislation that regulates the acquisition and possession of firearms in India. The Act categorizes firearms as either prohibited bore or non-prohibited bore, with stringent restrictions on prohibited bore weapons. Obtaining a gun permit in India is a rigorous process requiring applicants to meet a stringent set of criteria. Applicants must be of legal age, possess a clean criminal record, and demonstrate sound mental health. They must also provide a valid reason for owning a firearm, such as self-defense or participation in shooting sports. The process involves thorough background checks by local police, ensuring that only those deemed fit and proper are granted licenses. Furthermore, mandatory competency training and testing are required, emphasizing responsible gun ownership and safe handling practices. The two sides of the barrel: arguments for and against gun control. Proponents of stricter gun control argue that the easy availability of firearms contributes to a culture of violence. They believe that restricting access to guns would lead to a decrease in gun-related crimes and accidental deaths. They emphasize the need for robust law enforcement and social programs to address the root causes of crime. On the other side of the debate are those who believe in the right to self-defense. They argue that in a country where the police force is often overstretched, citizens should have the means to protect themselves and their families. They point to instances where owning a firearm has deterred crime and saved lives. They advocate for responsible gun ownership, emphasizing the importance of training and safe storage. The debate is further complicated by the fact that Kerala has a high rate of crimes against women. This has led some to argue that women in particular should have access to firearms for self-defense. Finding a balance towards a safer Kerala. The Kerala gun control debate highlights the need for a balanced approach that ensures both public safety and individual rights. A multi-pronged strategy is required, one that addresses the underlying socio-economic factors contributing to crime while strengthening law enforcement and promoting responsible gun ownership. Investing in community policing, improving police response times, and addressing issues like unemployment and poverty are crucial to tackling crime at its roots. At the same time, the process for obtaining gun permits should be stringent, involving thorough background checks, mental health evaluations, and mandatory safety training. Promoting responsible gun ownership through education and awareness campaigns is equally important. Ultimately, finding a solution that balances the right to self-defense with the need for public safety requires an open and honest dialogue involving all stakeholders.